Hello, my Cancers. Welcome back. All right, so we're going to take a peek into you in regards to the energy surrounding love and see whatever messages I can pick up on. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, a link to my website is in the description box below. And also, if you would like to book a relationship compatibility analysis reading, that is in the description box as well. Okay. Let's see what we get here. All right, universe, connect me with the energy for Cancer in love, please. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Show me what's the current energy in love for my Cancer. There's going to be some sort of change here, or there has been. I want to say a change for the better is what I'm feeling, but let's see what comes out. What is the current energy surrounding love for Cancer, please? Oops. Current energy surrounding love for Cancer. Current energy surrounding love for Cancer. Okay. I think there has been disappointment in love. Somebody here has been disappointed. But I do get with the Knight of Cups energy that there is some form of possibly masculine energy pursuing love. Feeling more loving feelings. Justice, Six of Cups, and the World card. For you, Cancer, aspects of the past, those cycles will be closed out or are coming to an end. I feel like they already have, you know. And now there's a new cycle that's going to start. A lot of you this already has. But everybody's a little bit in different places in regard to when they're closing out past cycles. But I see like a new cycle begins once you're able to close out an old ways from the past. Things that worked out and just how things played out, basically. I feel as if there will be an individual that is very much prominent in your life, that the new cycle will revolve around. There will be a lot of good memories with this person. You may already know them. It's like they have this familiar, comfortable feeling. They are not from your past, though. You know, they might not be brand new, but they're not somebody from a long time ago. They will become very prominent in the future. I'm feeling the masculine energy being very motivated, being very action-oriented. A higher sexual drive coming from the masculine. It's like the masculine is heating up here. Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. If somebody was a little bit back and forth, or if a situation was a bit unstable, or again, like somebody was just kind of like on the fence, there will be a decision to end that behavior, end that instability. Queen of Swords and the Justice. Especially when the other person becomes intolerant of anything that's unstable. I feel as if one person seems a little bit cold and disconnected. But it could be because of somebody here has experienced loss, has experienced things that, you know, weren't on even ground just in their life. It may not have anything to do with you or you, you know, vice versa, whoever is exhibiting this energy. But there's going to be a decision to end an unstable mindset, an unstable situation. And this could increase motivation. Some of you could end a cycle with another person, or could have ended a cycle with another person that was, again, it was very up and down, you know. It's like it's cool 1 minute, it's not. And then in the future, you will find a person that's much more stable, much more grounded, a little bit easier to grow with. This person just seems more relaxed, more just easier to talk to. It's almost like, you know, whoever you were with in the past. And again, some of you could have been done with this person for a while. I mean, because for you, it's a lot about the past and the future, and the past and the future. But whoever you are going to be with in the future is somebody that you can have, again, growth with. You can talk to this person. They're going to be down to earth. I do feel as if they will be abundant as well. Not materialistic though. So you may find that this individual is more abundant than the person in the past that was more materialistic. But at first glance, you would never guess that about this individual. I've just seen like you in the future being with somebody completely different. And you may already know who this is. I just feel like you're in the middle of closing out cycles in your mind. A lot of this exists in your mind, even if you physically have already closed them out. You still think about the disappointments that you've had in love, and you worry about how things are going to change, how they're going to shift. But the Two of Cups, what you don't see coming is that it's going to shift into a much more loving type of soulmate once you're able to give it a chance, once you're able to not be unsure. Because again, like I said, you may be dealing with somebody already or not, but you still have this like imprint, this memory of what you've experienced of a person in the past. Something along those lines, if that's making sense. Okay, so universe, show me the person on Cancer's mind in love. How does this person feel about Cancer? How does this person currently feel about Cancer, please? How does this person currently feel about Cancer? I think that they feel as if you're very guarded moving forward, and you only open up so much. Like they may feel like you're not really willing to open up. You're not really willing to, or you can only give so much because of some sort of loss that you've experienced. But your presence in their life has completely changed their world, or it will. I feel like you already know them, but you know how it goes. Like you were on their path, and you will be, you know, just going about your day, and you have such a strong impact on them. You changed their life, you changed their world. There could be some drama though, surrounding your connection or surrounding the two of you. How did they feel about Cancer? Yeah, like you came out of nowhere. Knight of Swords, Star card. You came out of nowhere, but they could have asked the universe for someone like you. Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, but they might not, you know, you may kind of date them casually. You could be social, or like this was been a very social connection. I feel as if that with the Seven of Cups here, that they're really not sure what it is you're thinking, though. They want things to develop and they want to work together with you. They want happiness with you. They see the potential for that. And when you guys do connect, when you are willing to kind of work together with them, or the moments, you may know them somehow through work or friends, or they feel as if you guys can be friends, you guys can have happiness, you can work together. They see the potential for this to shift in a positive direction, but they may not know like all that, like what you want or what you have going on, or if, you know, if you're dating other people or what, you know, like it just seems as if they find you to be a bit unpredictable with this Knight of Swords energy. You may say things sometimes that they're like, wow, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah. It's like, I want to move forward, but how are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? You may have had an ending with this person before, or some sort of hurt feelings. All right, so how does Cancer currently feel about this person in love? If there has been any of that, they would like to heal it with you, because they wished for someone like you, is what I want to say. You are their wish. How does Cancer currently feel about this person? Show me, how does Cancer currently feel about this person? Well, you both have the Chariot. So you're going the same path. The Wheel of Fortune and the Star. I think this individual has or will bring change to your life as well. You both have the Star card. You both wished for this. Whether you know it or not, there's the stars aligned for you two to cross each other's path. You may feel with the Eight of Cups, like even if you walk away from this person, you can't. If you've tried before, you can't let them go. It may take some time to find out, you know, what exactly the universe has brought you two together for, but there is a very specific reason, and an aspect of it has to do with healing for both of you. Cancer. How else does Cancer feel about this person? I think you're a bit... You might not always get along, or there's been some obstacles. There's been some hurt. You probably met them after some sort of loss or ending. But Page of Wands and the Temperance, something's going to smooth out between the two of you. Something is going to be presented here, or it has potential to in time. I feel like an element, the reason why the stars align for you, whenever that becomes apparent, the reason your connection, you were brought together to heal each other and to give each other some sort of lesson, but also a gift. This Page of Wands and Temperance. So this might take a while, but there is compatibility here. I see you being able to have fun with this person. You may not have a whole lot of trust or have been backstabbed in your life, but this person won't do that to you, or not intentionally. So, all right, that's what I'm picking up on. Bye-bye.